This is David Dingo for Dingo Servo Mounts, and just want to show you a new innovation that we have, which is a push button adapter for our twin servo board. This is for those people who want to use push buttons instead of toggle switches, or alternatively if you want to use a wand with some studs, and we'll get to that in a moment. First of all, this is the board that's involved. Don't worry about that, that's purely my little test programmer board, but this is the board we're talking about, and you have the 3 pins going through again through there, and this wire over here needs to go into the positive supply so it can supply power to the board. Your 4 push buttons go into the first 4 terminals there, and the bottom one is an earth or common terminal to the push buttons over there. So what I've got set up here is push buttons A1 and A2, which will be driving the green servo, and we'll also send a green light on the board when we operate it. And B1 and B2 will operate the red servo, which is servo 2, for the same option. I've already set the servos up on a previous video, so I'm not going to go through that whole process. If you look at the video on setting up a red board, you'll see how to do that. So I've got the board set, so now if I press B2, the green light comes on and servo 1 moves. If I press B2, the red light comes on and that servo moves. To go back again, I press A1 to take servo 1 back and B1 to take servo 2 back. And that's all there is to it. Very simple. Just operating your push buttons, and your push buttons can be anywhere. They don't have to be right up against the board as I've drawn it here. And that is the first part of this video. Right, this is part 2, and all I've done now is I have a wand over here, and on this board I just have 4 studs. So it works exactly the same way. If I touch the stud, I can move the servo and the red servo, and if I go that way, I'll move it back the other way. So it's exactly the same process, just I'm using a wand which is screwed into the negative side, and the studs are into the 4 pins over there. So that's it. A new board which should be available shortly, a push button adapter for the twin servo board, or twin signal board if you want as well, not a problem. This is David Dingo for Dingo Servo Mounts, and thank you so much for watching.